And these are the chickens. There's 6 of them now. There were 7. But the 7th one got sick. Well, they all got sick, really. With a, common disease for chickens. Something begins with the C and they call it Koki for short. But yeah, basically we're feeding them antibiotics right now just to get them all better. But they're active and they're the messiest birds you never see. And they completely and utterly panic whenever anyone puts their hand in there, or they don't notice you until you put your hand in there, really. They're like completely in their own little world in there, but they're about, I believe, 3 weeks old now. I think. 2 to 3 weeks old. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 gold ones now, and 2 black and white ones. I believe that the black and white ones are called rock chickens. I could be wrong, but that's what my dad said, or what I remember him saying. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, we've got them on something called Corid. And it's in liquid form, and it's in their drinking water. And we also have medicated feed in the yellow bin right there. That's the regular feed in the purple thing. It gets messy. They have absolutely no hygiene whatsoever. But they're cute as the dickens, really. They're pecking and foraging in their little hideaway here. We got them when they were about maybe a week old, and they were really tiny. But yeah, now they're somewhat bigger. Let me try to give you a better view of how big they are. See how they're panicking whenever anyone gets near them. Pretty much that's how that goes. But yeah, they're pretty big now. They were tiny, about half the size when we first got them, or maybe even less. But this was just maybe a week or 2 of growth, and they're just huge now compared to what they were before. But yeah, this is my dad's new hobby. He's got chickens, and they're supposed to start laying eggs in about 6 months, I think. And but they'll look full grown, and we'll be moving them to the chicken house my dad's got in the back that he built. It's actually really well done, by the way. But yeah, this is our chickens, so we'll be having fresh eggs and all that good stuff. So all you people that know me in Ritual, whatever has eggs in it, we'll probably have chicken eggs from our own farm in about 6 months. It'll be interesting, to say the least. And they're all hens, supposedly. There's a 98% chance that they are all hens, but there's like a 2% chance they might be roosters. Here's hoping that they're all hens, but we might get 1 rooster. Might. There's a 2% chance we might. But yeah. Alright, I'll quit bothering you now. Alright. Chirp, chirp, chirp. They're adorable. Yeah, the one that we lost, well, it was kind of gross what he was doing at the end. There was blood in his feces and things like that, and that's what Koki does to chickens, and once they get to that point, there's been intestinal damage. So he was pretty much lost by the time that point. My dad didn't know anything about it because nobody bothered to tell him. That's part of what this video is all about, that anybody who's first getting chickens for the very first time, get some Corid or get something antibiotic, because you have to give it to them for about, to prevent it, you give it to them about 3 or 4 weeks maybe a month or 2, I think. It says on the package exactly. And if you're doing just a small bunch of chickens, the Corid proportions are like really small, but on the package they tell you there's like a tablespoon to 100 gallons or something. Basically, to every half liter, it's 1/8 a teaspoon. And that's what's in that bowl right there, is 1/8 a teaspoon. Mixed with the powdered version to help with the respiratory prevention and all that. 1/8 a teaspoon per half a liter, so 1/4 a teaspoon per liter of Corid in the liquid form. That's what we have. And then we also have on the medicated medicated feed as well, just to help